For the ground clearance? For the ramps? It should. Gonna take a look today at an old car in a barn. What is it? Ooh, looks a little exotic. Wow, what is this?
Man, is it made out of plastic? Or is that fiberglass?
Yeah.
It looks fiberglass.
Is it a kit car? Like,
it almost looks like it. Like, you know how they made those kit cars to go over Fiero chassis? Do you think the wheels roll?
we're gonna find out. Yeah, we'll clear it off and chain it up and drag it out, see what we got.
Racing car.
Full force fiberglass.
Yeah.
Still up?
Somewhat. Oh, you already got it hooked up?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to put that motor out here. Yeah.
Is it all together or is it torn apart?
Should be AMC 360.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing if this is strong. I bet it
That's just foam. That bumper's just foam, I think.
Okay. We'll let the buyer take a look.
That'll be alright for tech.
Yeah.
C channel.
Alright. Oh, these sides.
Yeah, this one. Oh, it's just because it was flat.
Video.
Yep, it's sitting here. It's sitting here rolling.
Oh.
It's got a cool angle. Once you're out of frame, then I'll move it.
Are we good on that side? Yeah.
Yeah, you've got room over here.
All my subscribers are gonna
He's got it.
ask me why I make Joe all do all the hard work. Out she comes out of the barn.
Caught the steering wheel away from the back.
For the ground clearance?
As far as going up the trailer.
For the ramps? It should.
I think what we'll do is we'll just put a really long lead.
The short wheelbase will help too.
Go ahead now. Hold on to hook. I'm going to put on a really long lead. I'll just have you back and we can side it and then we'll just drive on it. I think it was short wheelbase. It's got a counterweight for that big van. Thing's light.
That's up to you. You're the tow guy.
Okay.
Don't break my mirror off. That's a GM mirror. That's probably the easiest piece to find for this. They just rated the parts bin, little of this, little of that. Into the sunset.
You want to go get up on the trailer and watch us drive up?
That's looking good. So I've got the car unloaded off here at my shop. Give a little quick walk around tour. This is kind of intended to show the condition of the car. I have made the decision that I will be selling this one on to someone else. I think this car would be a great vehicle for someone who's an AMC enthusiast. I like the car, I like the rarity of the car, but to me, I just like big 70s barge cars. You know, the Grand Marquis and the Caprices, Cadillacs, things like that. I've just never really been a sports car guy, never been a Corvette guy or anything like that. So this car is one that I think, you know, if you're an AMC collector and you've got one of everything, why not have a Bricklin and really have them all? You know, that 74 was the only year it had the AMC motor. Then in 75 they went to the Ford motor. Gonna walk you around a little bit. The body is acceptable to work with. I mean, it's by no means beyond hope, but you can see there's a little chunk missing out of the bottom of the door there. Big chunk missing out of passenger door here, which there actually is the main lower panel here in the car. And you know, if a guy knows his way around these or has even worked on boats or Corvettes or anything in the past, I'm fairly familiar with body work. I've just never done fiberglass, but it's kind of thing, you know, guy just got to be dedicated and be an artist and figure it out and stitch it back together. Roof panel there, probably something that a guy would want to just refashion, recreate a new one, which being a fairly smooth panel, I don't think would be the end of the world to do. And then the hood does need some repair as well, but largely the panel itself is there. That kind of gives you a little bit of an idea what this car needs. Unfortunately, windshield there is cracked, but it is sealed around and not completely obscuring the driver's vision, so guy could get by with that for a while if he was not fully restoring the car just yet. And inside you can see for some reason the coil spring has been removed. That's why it kind of sits down at a funny angle like that. These are GM mirrors. I'd have to pull them off and look at the other side to know for sure, but they're gonna be probably like second gen Camaro, like the 70 to 81 style, or they could be Chevy Nova, so those are easy to source. Does have pretty much complete interior other than just the door panels, trim panels, cards, whatever you call them. Has a spare set of the flip-up headlights there, you can see, which everything in the nose there is all good, but always nice to have extra parts around, especially for something like that that does have a functional aspect to it. Matching wheels all there. I'm not sure if these would have had center caps or not. Haven't taken them off to look at the back and see if there's a manufacturer. My guess is that these were probably sourced out of, you know, like Western or Krager or some company, which were everywhere in the 70s. So that, guys, gives you a little bit of a walk around and shows a bit of what's here. Fortunately, in large part, most of the car really is pretty decent, and just one of those things that needs a bit more restoration work, mechanically, body, interior, get it across the goal line to be resurrected again. So if this is a car you're interested in, go ahead and shoot me an email, mrgoodpliers1985@gmail.com. I've got a Facebook Marketplace ad out for this car, and so this video kind of shows what you're looking at if you're in the market for a Bricklin.